Yo. I actually have something I want to test that I need your help to test in regards to the Switch audio. Because the way that it is, the audio is given to you currently is like it's through the desktop. So if I have to like turn down a game's audio, it will turn down all desktop audio. And so I want you to confirm that you are listening, because I am going to change a setting and want you to tell me what you hear. Okay, so first thing I'm gonna do is this, which means that happens, and then advanced audio, monitor off. So you, I believe, should hear the Switch and the music still, right? I think you should. Waiting to confirm. Okay, that's fine. The loudness part is not the concern right now. That is what I expect. Now, I'm going to turn, because basically what's happening right now is that instead of being the desktop audio, that is the Switch capture audio. However, I cannot hear the game now. That's not great. So, when I do this, I'm going to change to monitoring the Switch capture to monitor only mute output. Now, I can hear it now, and you should as well. My concern is, now it shows that audio on OBS is showing for both the line that is the Switch capture one and desktop. It's showing both. Which I don't know if that means there's an echo, or if it means, I don't know what it means really. Still hear it, it's quieter like it was before. It's not doubled. Okay, not doubled is good. Now what if I do this? Did that change anything? That's monitor and output, but not mute output. I don't know what the difference is between mute output and not mute output, because it seems like it has the same behavior. Still sing the audio track, but louder again. Okay, and then if I do this one, mute output, now it's going to be back to the one that sounded like initially, is what you're saying? Where it was like the normal levels? Okay, I'm going to keep it on monitor only mute output, but now what I want to see what happens is, if I drive the slider for the Switch captures audio, It does affect the desktop audio. Okay, that's good, because it means that now I have control. I can control the Switch's audio, but not mess up, like, let's say, alerts, or if I'm playing music or something like that. Okay, I think that's what I want then. I think that's what we want then. So this should be like how it normally is, I think. I wanted to stay on the menu because it has, or the main screen there, because it has more normal music than, say, like sometimes the menu, yeah, this menu's a little bit quieter music anyway, so it's a little harder to hear. The mic wasn't close to my face. That's why I wasn't as loud. I'm not worried over that stuff right now. The focus, you gotta focus on one at a time. You gotta focus on one at a time, otherwise you're gonna get lost with audio shit. You can't do everything at once. You gotta do it separate. Anyway, let's tag Discord before I start fucking losing my mind. Okay. One thing at a time. Please. For the love of God. We already finished the Switch audio thing. Oh my god. Yeah, but now you can see, I can see that I'm talking louder because the mic is back in my face where it wasn't before because I was like this and because I was typing and moving around. Now it should be back to a reasonable level. I'm clearly louder than I was before. Alright, calm your tits. Calm your damn tits. Gifts are unable to be received. What does that mean? Oh, because of... I already have a full box, so I can't claim the Star Me. I guess that's what that's all about. So, okay, obviously, Metagross is my free recruit today. Amazing. Not returning that. I do feel like after the event, I should try a new... I think I would want to get rid of Hydreigon and the Zoroark. Unless... I don't think Taunt would be good enough for Zoroark to, like... It could be good against certain leads, like, you know, like Hippowdons and something like that, to maybe stop them from doing Stealth Rock and whatnot, and, like, maybe gains me a turn or whatever. I was looking at moves a little bit via Showdown. I forget, there was one other move that Zoroark could learn. Oh, Will-O-Wisp. Like, maybe that would be an interesting thing, because you fake like you're something else, and then you Will-O-Wisp them instead. I think that maybe would be the way to go, instead of what I'm doing with Zoroark, just because it seems like it don't work. it just, like, never is quite enough damage. Sometimes it ends up paying off, but yeah. Anyway, I think I would be interested in getting rid of Hydreigon and the Zoroark to go for some other things. Maybe even Sylveon, but I was also in regards to the tournament itself today, I was thinking could be interesting to try leading with Sylveon a little bit, potentially. I haven't been bringing it in because I feel a lot, because it seems like there's just a lot of... This feels like a lot of matchups I ran into yesterday. I feel like I was just doing, like, Lopunny, Mimikyu, Basculegion for, like, 90% of the matches. This guy can also learn Master Spec, but he's not as OP and broken as Basculegion. This guy is cool, and he's tanky. But maybe I return him instead of this. I'll probably end up returning both of them, I guess, but I don't really want to return anything here. That's kind of the problem. There's not enough fucking box space. There's just not really enough box space. And it's really annoying, if I'm honest. It's really quite annoying. Yeah, I'll return Belly Bolt. Weird, because, like, electricity in one way is, like, kind of good to have now. A lot of water types running around and whatnot, but then there's also just, like, still a lot of Garchomp. Whatever, I'm returning it. See you later. Anyway. Question is, do I do a warm-up ranked, or do I just go right into the event? I guess do a warm-up ranked round, why not? Why not? Would be the time to try Sylveon start. Just to test it out, I guess. And then, couldn't even do Lopunny still here. And either could do Mimikyu, could do Hydrate. Oh, we'll go Vascular Legion. Testing out this here. Blaziken is kind of annoying because it's hard to know if it is, you know, gonna be the. I feel like I've seen this guy. Yeah, this guy is not a Mega Blaziken, right? Does Baton pass Yawn? It does not. Yep. Guess he should have just hyper voiced. Unless he does protect turn 1, but he probably won't. Oh, he did. Okay. That doesn't kill through that, huh? Alright then. I think I'd just still do that anyway. Okay, you switch, whatever switches get Yawn. That's an interesting switch. I feel like that means they would be doing Poison Jab or something. Yeah, that's a strange one. I'm like tempted to switch out anyway. Iron Head we would resist. Poison Jab would be neutral. Oh, that's not ideal. Just fall asleep, huh? Not ideal. Flip turn good though. Well, not so much. Not so good it turns out. Because now he gets that. Suspension bridge Pokemon, I know. Yeah, I mean that kinda just is gonna ruin me. That's kinda just gonna ruin me. Why would he just stay in an Earthquake? I'm a Fairy type. I don't understand. I don't understand why he would do that. Because this won't kill, I don't believe. Yeah, and it's not like he should be like afraid of Sylveon because he has Archladon, so I don't know why he would just I don't know. I don't know why he would, oh wow, I'm alive, okay. Probably have to close combat anyway, even if he switches. But if he switches, then he loses the stamina boost anyway, which is fine too, so. Now if he goes with Ganium, or sorry, if he goes Blaziken, there's part of me that's like, oh, I should switch, and then there's the part of me that's like, oh, I should just stay in and die. Okay, this is fine. I do as much as I can here. I think I'll get 2 hits before I die to Rough Skin. Yeah. Which, you know, not quite enough, but still. Even if he wakes up, it's fine. Okay. Kind of awkward because what's his name there does have Protect. What is Mega Blaziken speed? It's tough because he's gonna have like the speed boost, so it's hard to know that. This could be a mistake, I would say. I would say this could be a mistake. I think what I do though is I just Aqua Jet instead of doing like a strong move, because if he does, he can't use a fighting, like if he had Mach Punch, he can't hit me with it, right? He's likely to speed boost via Protect to try to outspeed me or whatever, but I'm always gonna get this hit. And then that should be enough that then Sylveon can finish the job with a Hyper Voice living the first hit. They'll be faster than me, but I believe I can live a Flare Blitz based on what I've seen before. So, yeah, okay, this is what we expect. Okay. This is what we expect to happen. Full health Sylveon. I believe we should live a hit here. And just Hyper Voice. No need to risk the quick attack. I mean, if they crit Flare Blitz, then sure, but I'm pretty sure we've seen this and I live a Flare Blitz. Okay, apparently not. Apparently I'm a liar. I could have sworn I've lived a Flare Blitz. They win for me, but I could have sworn I've lived a Flare Blitz. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Speed boost. How much does speed boost actually boost the speed? I'm like trying to understand what it... Raising its speed by plus 50. So, Blaziken, if we assumed 167. 167 times 0.5 plus 167. That would have outsped Basculation. So I did kind of have to do it that way in the end, so I don't think it ended up making a difference, but okay. Interesting. I could have sworn I had done a, I had a situation where Blaziken hit me and I lived, but maybe that was not with Sylveon? Maybe that was with somebody else? Anyway, let's start day 2, shall we? Warm-up game in the books. Yeah, that's pretty brutal looking. Hippowdon starts are really bad. Definitely have to Basculegion, I think, even though Mawile is like really bad for us too. I wonder, I guess Dragonite, Mawile, Metagross, Mega. I would assume either the Metagross or the Mawile. I'm not sure which one. The Hydreigon better if they have the Metagross, I guess. Because Bark Pulse, where Meganium would have the Fairy move. This is a potential Zoroark, because if they do start Meganium or Metagross, but they're just so unlikely to. The start is likely Mamoswine or Hippowdon, which both are bad for Zoroark, because I don't one-shot, I guess, from what I remember. I don't one-shot Mamoswine, and then they Ice Shard outspeed to kill me, so that's kind of annoying. Sylveon definitely not good. I mean, if I just started Hydreigon, it wouldn't be the worst. I think I'm going with Old Faithful here. Despite it being very questionable. So, I'm also like, okay, this is a good potential start for me. It's a great potential start, in fact. I think we go with the Stab, because it also lowers their attack. This is kind of what we wanted to see. And I think Bitter Malice, no matter what they bring in, is fine. They're gonna, I mean, well, I should say they're gonna know what it is no matter what after my first attack here, but I guess there's a world where they don't. The problem here is that I'm definitely not gonna win the, like, battle, because they'll hit me to Sash, and then I will die to Bullet Punch. Yeah, I'm assuming I would still die to Bullet Punch by quite a bit, but... Alright, that's a good chunk, though. I mean... I guess he's just faster than me anyway, right? Not really... Like, because you could argue, like, oh, you should... switch, assuming they're gonna Bullet Punch to Basculegion. But if they just Thunder Punch again, then that's really bad. Okay, Iron Head. That also would have been resisted by Basculegion. Well, they won't have Mawile, I guess. So I should probably just do this. I was trying to think, like, is that something to worry about or not, but... I don't think I can risk going for SD here. If they have a Powdon, that would be not great. Dragonite wouldn't be the worst, because I still have Fairy typing. Okay, nice. We have Speed with Shadow Sneak. That kills. Okay. We still have Disguise, so that's good. Crit didn't matter. Guess that means they didn't have Bullet Punch? Or they just maybe thought I didn't have Shadow Sneak? Mamoswine. not great. Thing is, we'll definitely be faster than them. So this first hit that they do won't do much, and then they won't be able to, like, Ice Shard kill me. Does make me wonder if they have their own Mimikyu here, though. That's interesting. I think I need to go for max damage. You're just supposed to. Granted, I love losing to a 5% miss chance. It's really cool when that happens. What a fucking annoying way to start the day. What an annoying way to start the day. Incoming Focus Sash, Earthquake, either kill me or almost kill me. Yep. Then Ice Shard to kill. Oh my god, they just maybe gave me a chance. They might have just given me a chance. Holy moly. Okay. Hold the phone. If their last is Mimikyu, we probably still die just to ghost move while I attack the disguise. A decent chance it is that. It could also be Hippowdon. It's likely not Mawile. Could yeah. That still does kind of lose. That still does lose me the game, missing the play rough. Yep. Very cool. I love that. That's very fun, isn't it?
That's no good.
This is why I've become so afraid of this fucking play rough move, because it always misses when I need it to hit. Love that for the first game of the day. Very cool, very cool. A lot of fairy types, so no Hydreigon. God. I can't believe I just lost that match. That's so frustrating. I don't know what Mega Scrafty does, if I'm honest. I don't know what Mega Scrafty does. I was hoping maybe today we'd start off on a better foot. Nope, the same bullshit as before. Scrafty, okay, interesting. That's obnoxious, okay. Still gonna fake you out. We'll definitely be faster. by a long shot. I guess he could have Dragon Dance, apparently. I'm just trying to think, like, if I just went to Sylveon, though. Man, we outspeed. It's gonna be super effective. Should just kill. It's not Mega. That's definitely concerning. Oh, yeah, I mean, that's just gonna kill us. That is just gonna kill us, isn't it? I don't even have, like, a good switch. Like, play rough sucker punch. I don't know. I think the plan might, because they would do the play rough, which shouldn't kill me, and then they would sucker punch, which would, wow, that kills me. Holy fuck. Are you serious? What? Excuse me? I mean, I guess I know that they don't have a... Well, I guess they could have a steel, but like... Iron Head, play rough, sucker punch... Oh my god. Yikes. Fucking yikes. Talk about a... And this is why singles is so frustrating in this game. Just chose the complete wrong 3 for the matchup. Interesting that they, I don't know, I guess, just accepted that. Do this to not have as much lowered stuff. There was the sucker punch. I mean, technically I could still win. Nah, we're dead. Nah, we're pretty dead. You have speed. Power on the Thunder Punch? Nope, we're dead. Ay, 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 man. Ay, ay, fucking yay. Oop, wrong button. think they would have had to be Scarf for that to outspeed low punning. So I don't... That's not usual for a Volcarona as well, which is pretty fucking fucked up. That's pretty messed up. I mean, it should be a Mega Blaziken. A regular Scrafty, man? What are we fucking doing? What are these people doing? What are these people doing, man? I feel like I need to get away with some BS. Like, I need them to start Blaziken and use a fighting type move. That's what I think that's what I'm looking for. Even though Zora probably wouldn't one hit anyway. Yeah, or the Sacred Sword would also be an option. Them having Mimikyu makes me not want the Basculegion. I'm hoping either Blaziken or Samurott start. I actually cannot believe the set of things we've started off against is just absurd here. The good news is that this guy 1-1. It's literally not. They're not Scarf. That's unusual. Okay, Sacred Sword. What are you talking about, man? Why the fuck would you do that? You're predicting Zoroark here? That's so stupid. This fucking guy, man. This fucking guy is now gonna Aqua Jet me or some shit, probably. Oh my lord, man. Oh no, of course it has Sucker Punch. Of course it has Sucker Punch. I don't outspeed if he's also max speed. Even, like, if he Sucker Punches and I Shadow Sneak, I do not, outspeed with the Shadow Sneak to kill, so I would rather do this to preserve the disguise. It is unfortunate in the sense of cannot believe he did Ceaseless Edge there, man. That is just absurd. I really cannot believe he did that. I just have to go for the damage here. He's gonna do the fairy move. It wouldn't be worth switching. We would just lose Disguise for nothing. We need the 3-hit. It's a good 3-hit. Solid 3-hit. Gotta love how Dazzling Gleam can't miss, by the way. Mimikyu will outspeed. So I think I have to go for Shadow Claw. And then, if their last is Basculegion, we could win. Because spikes don't get rid of disguise. But that is absurd. I cannot believe the start that we've had. The one time I disguise is low punning and he still does beat Ceaseless Edge. Okay. So this does look promising. We should win this matchup. Whether Shadow Claw just kills or Shadow Claw doesn't and then we Shadow Snake, we should get the win, but I cannot believe that he I cannot believe that they, I should say, did Ceaseless Edge there to start. I guess because they have Sash, they know that they want to get the spikes off no matter what. Or assume that, like, I guess it's not the worst idea. Because if I was, I know it's still, because if I'm low punny and I fake out, they know it's the real low punny. And then maybe they would switch, assuming that the close combat would outspeed the kill because they're not scarfed. And if it is Zoroark, then the Ceaseless Edge hits, either kills or hits me to my Sash, and they get the thing. So I guess it's kind of good for them, but it's just like, we're at the fucking base level 1500 rank, and that's happening. Okay. Okay, well, they either do Rain Team BS, or they bring in or they go like, basically they either do like the top half team or the bottom half team. If they bottom half team, Hydreigon's pretty good either way. And Hydreigon would also be good, I assume. Like, we kind of need it for their bird no matter what. I think I want to start low punny because if they do start with Pelipper, I'm just gonna Thunder Punch it. Or I'm gonna fake out Thunder Punch it. So I want these two. And then I guess as the last, probably have to Basculegion. If they switch right away to Archlodon, that's obviously very annoying. Wow, that is pretty insane start you went with. Okay. And guess what would have been a good start this time? The Zoroark. Guess what would have been a good start this time? Now we know the Thunder Punch does not do nearly enough. There's the leftovers. So we kind of just have to do this. If they stay in, they probably have Body Press, but the Body Press won't kill me because of Chople Berry. They only have 1 Iron Defense, so I'm pretty sure it won't. The other time that I got one shot, even with the Chople, they had like 3 Iron Defenses. So okay, of course that one's gonna kill me, but and I definitely cannot risk doing another move, which is unfortunate, obviously. That did a lot more than it usually does on Corviknights. That would explain it. that would explain it. Okay, the great news about that is that I will be able to kill it with anything on the team, because it should outspeed everything. Bad news here is that we don't have a, like, lovely switch because this thing is probably scarfed, I'm assuming. I imagine they're not both Corviknight and Archelodon. They could be, though. I feel like they're probably not. I think I'm going to stay in and likely die. Yeah. So this thing is scarfed. So I can fake it out. I don't think that does anything. Nothing on my team has Sucker Punch. What are you talking about? This is more about... Well, they're scarfed, so they're probably just gonna outspeed me and kill me anyway. I'm assuming here. I guess I go for the fake out anyway, just for a little bit of damage. In case somehow it isn't, and it's just full speed nature and everything, because that could be the case, technically, but they're locked into this anyway, so they're likely to just outspeed me here. Outrage will definitely kill me. They're okay. Alright then. That's a pretty big deal. Chomp with Scarf is faster than Lopunny, just saying. So they were not scarfed. Just putting that out there. Max speed Scarf Chomp is like 253, and Lopunny's like 205. What does this thing become when it becomes Mega? It's not very fast. It's not very fast. I guess I just do this still, right? Part of me was like, well, maybe there's a world where I'm supposed to, like, switch it out so then I have Fake Out again, but I don't really see a world where I assume it's Mega, because, like, why else would you have it? But even when it's Mega, I'm pretty sure I outspeed. Yeah, even with Scarf, I still outspeed. I don't think they have priority either. Only 2 hits is a bit of a bummer. Having to Draco Meteor is kind of good. Unless they have some broken nature that means they, like, don't lose the boost or something, but... First time facing one of these. Bastion Legion should be able to just last respects wrap it up, though. Because it's gonna kill that. Absolutely. Wasn't even worried about Corviknight at this point. I guess they're hoping that, like, they switch in and switch out to reset the special attack and then, like, live last respects. But I don't think that's happening. Oh, wait, what? Why'd they heal a bunch? They have one of those broken abilities? They have a broken ability. Of course they do. Every new Pokemon has a broken ability. Regenerator. Alright, it still killed them, but it's just like every new Pokemon, man. Every new Mega, every new Pokemon just have insane abilities. Basculegion notwithstanding either, by the way. Adaptability is broken too. Alright, let's get a win streak going, shall we? Let's get a goddamn win streak. Spooky. Spooky, spooky, spooky. The problem with the Garchomp, and again, you were like so confident, but like Garchomps can be so many different movesets. It's hard to know. Though I feel like, I don't know if, you know, he's here. Oh, so he didn't want to help testing the audio difference thing. That's interesting. A Tinkatong and a Boomburst Noivern. I've never, well, I mean, it's not necessarily Boomburst, but so obviously they could be Mega Charizard, Mega Venusaur, Mega Steelix, Mega Blastoise. Oh yeah, he's doing his Pokemon Go thing, right? Kind of a lot of problematic things for us. Does feel like Lopunny pretty good, because I do have the Thunder Punch at least, I guess, for Blastoise. Venusaur is a problem. The Thunder Punch also good for Charizard. Not great for Steelix or the other one. I feel like Hydreigon has to be in for the purpose of flamethrowering and stuff. I guess Basculegion can just kind of last respects everything that they have. Mimikyu would be fine, not amazing. So I am thinking Lopunny, Hydreigon, Basculegion, unless I wanted to risk Zoroark disguise as something. I don't think I do. I don't think I do. The Venusaur, Mega Venusaur would be tough to kill, though. Out of the three of them, I feel like Mega's Venusaur is maybe the least likely to be chosen. So not the best start. Definitely would have been better to have the... And we can't do like the other thing annoying about this is that we can't do a nice little safe switch to the Hydreigon, because they're gonna do Play Rough or whatever fairy move that they have, because that's gonna be super effective on me. Yeah, that's tough. That's tough. Although a lot of time, well, it's probably like Gigatongue, Hammer, Play Rough, Fake Out. They're not gonna Fake Out, obviously. I mean, this would resist the Gigatongue. They're gonna do the Play Rough if they have it, and then this doesn't even really kill is the problem. So it's like, I can stay in and do damage, but then if they have Charizard, we would like to have the Lopunny. I guess I just stay in for damage then. I don't love it, but I don't like my switch options. Nice, awesome. There's also the chance that it just kills, so that's also good. But I was trying to think through everything. That's what you're supposed to do, right? Okay, that's a pretty nice one off the list. Obviously, this can have two Mega forms. If it's Mega Charizard Y, Thunder Punch would be solid still. If it's Mega Charizard X, Thunder Punch would be bad, and Triple Axle would be good. What would I really want the Hydreigon for? Kinda would have been for the thing that's already dead. It can otherwise do fine, but not amazing damage on anything else. They're likely to do the air move. I think I do this. I guess it's pretty bad if Steelix is their last, but this thing is almost assuredly gonna Mega. It's just a matter of which one. Okay, and it is the Dragon one. So they're likely to just do a Dragon move and kill me here then. Okay, that's great, actually. I think we either outspeed or have, like, this... Oh, he might outspeed me by, like, 2 points, but I think I have to stay in. No, I outspeed. Okay, nice. Obviously, that's great. It also means no Mega Venusaur, so I don't have to worry about Thick Fat. Also means no Mega Steelix. So the last might be the Noivern, which is an interesting one. I've never fought one of those. I have not. I'm pretty sure Noivern's got to be really fast, right? Noivern. Yeah, that's a fast fella right there. That's a fast fella right there. 192. 192. God damn. Okay. I think I would just Dark Pulse. Assuming I die anyway, but if like it missed, then that way I could get a hit and know that they have Sash or not. Definitely not worth switching though. Lopunny should outspeed it. If it's Scarfed, then like, okay, you're on your last Pokemon Scarfed Draco Meteoring. That's probably good for me too, so. And obviously the Fake Out means if they are Sashed, then that's taken care of. And there it is. Okay. Oh no, not 2-2, 3-2. How can a bat use Draco Meteor? Because it's Dragon Flying. The Dragon type. Okay. Okay. Here we go. What's next? Long load in. Oof. Mega Gyarados. Mega Blaziken. Could also be Baton Pass Blaziken to like King Gambit or Gyarados or Garchomp. Zoroark would be an okay start, except for if they start Rotom, because then they'll Volt switch out. I feel the need to have Hydreigon in to help kill the King Gambit. Lopunny, still pretty good against everything, but I kind of don't want to lead it, if that makes sense. Just because Blazikens will like often protect and stuff. But I also feel like it'd be nice to have a Ghost type on the team for if they have Mosshold. I feel like they're not going to because I have so many Ghost types, but... So I think Lopunny and Hydreigon I want. The question is, am I gonna like disguise Zoroark shenanigans? Am I going to Mimikyu? I think I'm going to Zoroark shenanigans, though that is risky. Another alternative maybe would have been Basculegion start. Garchomp start, okay. So not the best Zoroark start. I'm pretty sure Garchomp can have the EV spread so different, so like Bitter Malice plus Hyper Voice might not one-shot. Double Hyper Voice should one-shot, but then also we don't get the defense lowered. There's a chance they're... Yeah. Would have been a nice one to have a fairy type for. See, this one might be scarfed. This one to me is screaming that it's scarfed, which means it would have been a great opportunity to have have the if I fake out, I'm taking extra rough skin, but they might switch. So I should do it anyway, I guess. It also means I mean, I think he's just gonna... I think he's gonna Dragon Claw me and I might die. proving to you that people run Scarfed Chomp here. Told you. Told you people run Scarf Chomp. Thankfully, one hit killed there. Otherwise, the double rough skin would have been rough. Get it? But it did mean I didn't have to get 2 hits on Triple Axel, so there's that. There is that. Yeah, so this one's the problem. I guess I don't get it lowered. They probably don't... If they Mega, it's kind of dumb. So Thunder Punch is, like, amazing here to sneak that. Okay, they're not Mega, but Thunder Punch... Para! Get paralyzed. Oh, okay, well... That's fine, I guess. Wait, so then that means he naturally lived at 1 HP! What? No! Naturally lived? Oh, lived at 1 HP, man. Oh, Gara on T-Punch, low punny. That's so annoying, actually. Oh man, that's so annoying. Okay, Dark Pulse to start. That's crazy. That is crazy. That's 4 times effective, and I don't get, I didn't even get intimidated. That's the difference between me running the, well, this one could have, this one, I have Chopple Berry, so I can live a fighting type move. Surely this one's gotta be Mega, right? Yeah. We need this to hit, obviously. Oh, wow. Okay. So it's doing that to speed up. Sure. I mean, it's as simple as this. Oh, Shadow Claw. That's not gonna help, man. Wait a second. Oh, that didn't kill either. Okay. Maybe they did that to get rid of Focus Sash? Okay. Does the Chopple Berry pay off? No, it doesn't. Fuck me, man. That's so annoying. Gyarados living at 1 HP cost the game? Kind of? Yeah, no, I would say to some degree, yes. So does that mean he misclicked the first? That's such a whack loss. That's such a whack loss, man. I cannot believe he lived at 1 HP with Gyarados without a sash. 4x effective Thunder Punch. If I was the attack nature instead of speed with low punny, Would have killed. Would have killed. Mega Starmie, Mega Venusaur, probably their Megas. Dragapult is a problem for the team because it has the multi-hit move, which goes through Sash. I don't think there has been a spot where that Chople Berry has paid off yet, so that's frustrating. It's definitely frustrating. They also have the damn bird, man. They also have the damn bird. Yeah, my defense isn't... 110 is, like, not the worst defense either, too. With Chople Berry, they didn't even do an attack boost move. They just had the speed boost. And that's still one shot from, like, almost full. Okay. Kind of feel like I have to do this. If they start bird, it's, like, so bad, but... And then I feel like I have to do these, too. Which just get blown up by Dragapults. Just get blown up by Dragapult, but... Oh, yay. There goes that 3-win streak. Okay, it's interesting, I guess. I don't really see a reason to not fake out. They didn't intimidate, I don't think, did they? Did I miss that happening? I don't think they did. I don't think there was an intimidate. So I assume they're Rockhead then? Let me double check. No? I mean... That's not gonna kill me. That's gonna kill you though. Okay. I wonder why Arcanine. I guess just thinking Rockhead is strong and stuff? That's interesting. That's interesting. Oh yeah, Gallade does have a Mega, doesn't it? Well, if there's Scarf, they could outspeed me, but otherwise they can't outspeed me. Granted, I don't have a particularly strong move, but... Dodge the fighting type move? But they could just do a Psyche type move too. Yeah. Now there's a decent chance that they have, Shadow Sneak, maybe? Although it doesn't look like most of them would run that. So maybe he doesn't. Let's do this, actually. Because that way, if they are sashed, we dodge it by going here. Because if they're Scarf, this is also good for that reason. We dodge it completely. Which means either we get a free switch, a free attack on a switch, or they let it die. Dark Pulse, generally going to be the best option here. Yes. Yes, it is. And it is, to me, that screams that it is Scarfed. And that this is going to be a Mega Venusaur. Which means that Flamethrower won't be as good. don't think Draco Meteor will kill from here is the problem. I think I need to do one more Dark Pulse, but then they might just do like Synthesis this turn. Which then means we're even less close to killing. Oh. That's great news. What were they at before I hit them? They were at... Do you remember what HP they were at before I hit them with Dark Pulse? Like the previous turn, was it like 50 or was it 40? I don't think this Dark Pulse might not kill. And if it doesn't, I think I have to Draco Meteor. It was like 50 something. Yeah, okay. That's what my memory said too. So that's why I was like, I think I have to Draco Meteor to have a chance to kill. They could make an interesting move here and switch to sacrifice it, but then they're kind of in the same spot if I did just Dark Pulse, I guess. Wow, they're going for it. Okay. It's not the worst idea. I gotta be honest. It's not the worst idea by them to go for this. It didn't really matter. The problem is, I guess, now, if they switch in again, I don't think this will kill, and then they will recover. So they could kind of still win this. I think I still need to try to go for it. I think it's not gonna kill though. Oh, just barely, okay. Whew. I respect them going for that though. Because they've seen the rest of my team, and knowing that Thick Fat like would stop Triple Axel, for example, doing that much, like there is definitely a world where they could line it up and win. Even with Basculegion Last Respects, if I brought in Basculegion last, and they had close to full health, I'm pretty sure they could. In their mind, they're thinking at least they can live and then kill with a grass move or something. Maybe, I don't know. Although they might just be like the Leech Seed type or whatever. Very happy those two Draco Meteors hit. Still sad about that one play rough that missed that cost me a match fully though. Mega Raichu, Mega Charizard options. I don't know if I've seen a Conkeldurr. I think I've seen a Conkeldurr on someone else's team lineup, but I don't think they brought it in against me. Lopunny does seem pretty good-ish. Definitely ish. Do I want to start it though? It's a good start against like the Mamoswine. You fake out to get rid of Sash and then close combat it, in theory. I mean, this might... Damn King Gambit. The King Gambit is what makes me want to like Hydreigon. What does the Mega Raichu run usually? I guess it depends on which one, right? But Zap Cannon, Focus Blast, yeah, that would be a problem, I guess. Mega Raichu X, Volt Tackle, Volt Switch, Knockoff, Brick Break. I don't love it. It's just that King Gambit really throws things for a loop. If the King Gambit was there, I'd feel way more comfortable bringing in Basculegion, but it's there, so it gets owned by Sucker Punch. That's the problem. Not too unsurprising to see this. suppose this would also let us see which version of the Mega that they are, if they stay in, that is. Mega Y. I would expect that that means they don't have Mamoswine, but they still could. I mean, that's quite a bit of damage. I outspeed them here. Their max speed, based on what I see, is 200 when they're Mega. They can't be Mega and Scarf, so that's not something to worry about. So I think just, again, punch them. I think just punch them. Okay. Great. Now what about this King Gambit? Mimikyu. Okay. As much as I would like to keep Lopunny around for King Gambit, I think you just triple Axel here for as much damage as possible, because the multi-hit means it goes through Disguise. And then that way our Mimikyu can kill them after. Switching to Hydreigon would be bad because they're gonna play rough for the super effective. Now this won't kill, but it does a healthy chunk. Does a healthy chunk. This will kill me. Yep. Okay. Okay. So now. Ooh, and their life orb. So now it's more about thinking about the follow-up here. Because Hydreigon definitely will kill. I guess Mimikyu... I guess I should go Hydreigon, because if they do have Shadow Sneak, then they might, like, if it's a speed tie, they outspeed, get rid of my Disguise. So I think you just do this. We would outspeed... We outspeed. So the best they can do is a Shadow Sneak for a little bit of a chunk, but they cannot outspeed me here. And we know they're already Megan, so if it's not going to be Charizard, it is the King Gambit. Okay. Fucking knew it. I fucking knew it would happen. Sucker Punch should still not kill me from here, though. Okay, he's got Chomp Blade. I thought it missed. I thought it missed for a second, and I was, like, so devastated. I was so sad. Oh, man. That was scary. Okay. Whew. That was scary. That was scary. And now, I have Disguise, so they can't kill me through Disguise. And even though this isn't effective, I need to only do 3%. I am not risking the play rough missing. And they forfeited. Now imagine that situation, but I have Basculegion. They could win with Sucker Punch. And that's why no Basculegion there. One of your friends texted they'll be 30 minutes late. That's whack. That's whack. Did I write the numbers down right? Am I 5'3" or am I 4'4"? I might have messed that up. Okay, Mega Raichu, Mega... Oof. These raids need 8 people and 45 people in Worcester RSVP'd. That damn cat, man. Cat is looking at their team. The cat or the chomp are likely to be scarfed. Pretty decent chance it would be the cat. I don't really have anything to resist the fairy type move either. And get rid of this Zoroark and put fucking Archlodon on the team, man. Would have been so much better for like 90% of situations. You know what? I think given what we just did, Lopunny is pretty much a lock. If they start Raichu Mega and try to do that, we kind of know what happens there. After that, though, it's a little dicey. Mimikyu's okay, but can die to Triple Axle because the cat is insane. It's a lot of physical. It might just be a Basculegion type of display here. I don't love it. I don't love it because the Hydreigon could be quite useful if the cat is scarfed. You haven't worked with the other guys as much. You low-key hate working with him. He's a terrible team player. You're bad at hiding your distaste. Subaru Duck Dance. Hell yeah. Okay. I mean, you gotta do the thing. Is it Scarf Chomp? We don't know. Is it Sash Chomp? We don't know. Is it Citrus Berry Chomp? We don't know. So you have to fake out in case it is sashed. And there's like, you could, like if he's sashed with, and then does Earthquake, because it's like stab, that would be great, switch into Hydreigon, which I don't even have on the team, so never mind. He's scarfed. But it didn't kill me. Can I do 2 hits here? 2 hits will kill him. With that crit, at least. Okay. Not amazing. I would like to have my Lopunny still. I would love to have my Lopunny because fake out and T-punch. That crit did save me. I don't know if the Garchomp would have died to the second hit or not. Oh, I didn't even know this was a feature. You see the circles on the opponents? Like that means, oh, super effective, not effective, or neutral and resisted. I didn't know that was a feature. Huh. I think I have to Mimikyu because if I go Basculegion and it's like Cat, it's like such a bad. Okay, it's a Zoomerang. Not amazing. I Azumarill that I outspeed a Azumarill. Get it? I Azumarill, like I Assumaril. I will definitely outspeed, right? Because we know the Chomp was scarfed because it outsped Lopunny. Double Aqua Jet, I don't think should kill me, even with huge power. I assume it won't. I guess there's a world where it could, but my assumption is that I would live that. Choice Band is not a thing in the format yet, otherwise that could be something to consider. I'm not risking the miss. Just shy. So now they probably will kill me then. That's not the worst. That's why did they do that? why did they do that? That's crazy. I could have Shadow Sneaked. Actually, I probably should have I definitely should have Shadow Sneaked. Because well, they were at like 35 to 40. It probably still would have killed, but if the cat is the last one, we're in trouble a little bit. Probably not, though. No. Oh, it is. Oh, no. All right, well, I have to do this just to do any amount of damage, sadly, because it's going to outspeed. So we're doing this to get rid of a Scarf if they have a Scarf. Or not a Scarf, a Sash. It'll barely do anything. Well, I mean, I am Life Orb Swords Dance, so it'll do a little bit, but how fast is the cat non-scarfed? Because we know it's not scarfed. Meowscarda. That is also annoying that they became the dark type, because now Last Respect isn't good against that. Oh shit, they might just outspeed me anyway. I think they might outspeed me anyway, and then just one shot with knockoff. Right? Because my speed is... The cat is just faster than me, guys. The cat is just faster than me. I think I'm dead. I think I'm fucking dead. It has insane attack stats. I mean, I know that technically they are grass type now, but I don't think Aqua Jet can kill. I think they just kill me. Oh, I'm faster? That's gonna kill him. Okay. Wow, so they maybe don't have the speed investment at all? They might not have any speed investment. Well, it's good that I Shadow Sneak then, because good chance they're sashed there. Woof, okay. That's a nice one. Oh, I gotta up the number. Hold on, we gotta up the number. I feel like a lot of these matches are so down to the wire of like, did they invest in this, invest in that? What did they... Every match I'm like sweating. Okay. Oof, a bunch of really stinky ones for me here. Especially because my Lucario... My thing that was anti-Lucario was to have Basculegions in. But Basculegion's very bad against King Gambit. They really locked in quite quick there, which is interesting. Lopunny, not really that amazing here. A Zoroark disguise could be funny, but also, like, bad as well. I do think I still kind of have to do the Basculegion here, as much as I don't want to. The question is, do I start with it? A lot of people start with the Lucario. Sylveon seems bad. They're like all physical. It's either this or Mimikyu. I guess I'm Mimikyuing. Oh, I don't love it. I don't love it. Because if I'm flip turning, I pretty much have to flip turn to Hydreigon, obviously. We would love to see a starting Lucario. It does mean they can't fake me out. They could Throat Chop, which would be not great. It's quite a hit. That's quite a hit. It's interesting. That means that I would have outsped them, huh? Well, they're not going to do the fighting type move this turn, I guess. The bad news is that then they just might kill me the next turn. Huh. Alright. Please do a fighting type move now. Okay. What else do they have? Flip turn we know will kill from here, so that's the good news. The question, I guess, is like, bring in Mimikyu free? Not the worst. Yeah. Just know that that kills. I guess you could argue saving Mimikyu because they don't know about it. and it would be not great against Lucario. It's kind of decent against the rest of the things. It's either Lucario or Swampert for the Mega, assuming they're bringing that in. But I'd rather have Mimikyu hidden. I guess that's what I'm gonna do. I don't know if I love it, but... Also, don't I not have that Truffle Berry anymore? Didn't they steal that? Or can they not steal it because they have their... They were using low kick instead of close combat too. That was an odd Sneasler set. Okay, it is Swampert. I think his typing stays. I don't think Draco Meteor would kill. That is an interesting solo. I guess he's just gonna do like, yeah, I think I'm just gonna Draco Meteor. Like, the ground moves won't hit me. Oh, you know what? He probably has Ice Punch. Okay, I was trying to think, what would be the move he has here? It's Ice Punch. If their last is King Gambit, that's bad. I will say that. Wow, that did not do very much. Oh, we do still have it. Oh, he's a fighting move. Okay, that didn't do that much. That's interesting. That was body press or something? Yeah, it does have really good defense and special defense. Yeah, that's correct. Communicating, huh? This guy's running weird moves, I'm realizing. Is our match gonna get canceled here? What's happening? Okay. Well, that means Lucario is not on the team. And I would rather keep Hydreigon for the King Gambit that likely could be their last. If they do the fighting type move again, I can just dodge it. So that's something to be said. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Because even if he does Ice Punch here, if he switches to Ice Punch, then that also, like, won't kill Basculegion. Now I could switch to the Mimikyu, like, same reason, dodging with the Ghost move, but... Wow, that's a read. Okay. Solid read. Oh, this guy's internet is not great. Now we know that they adapt to that, though. Like, they're not gonna just, like, do that move every time. I do still think this is... Usually it's like, oh, you gotta have Basculegion last for last respects, but it would just lose to this King Gambit that they might have in the back. It also would lose, I think, maybe, to the Dragapult, potentially. I mean, the Dragapult would be a problem kind of no matter what, I think. Especially now that Basculegion's low. What is going on? I haven't faced a Swampert Mega yet, either. A lot of new ones for me today. So he's running Earthquake, a fighting type move? I still didn't even, I assume it was Body Press or something. Nice. Love that. Love that. Now am I gonna kill myself from recoil? No. Oh, that's so good. Now I'll get a informed switch in once this thing dies. If it's King Gambit, we should have the same situation as last time. in terms of like the Hydreigon being able to either kill it or do enough that then the Mimikyu can come in with disguise, etc., etc. If their last is Sylveon, that would be kind of interesting. I mean, I don't know. I assume this is internet rather than choices because, like, there's no choice to make here.
Where the video games? Where my video? Oh!
Even Basculegion's yelling about it too. Do you hear that? Even Basculegion's like, oh, this was the scary option though. This was the scary option. What's Dragapult's speed? That boy's fast. That boy fast. $143 per scarf. So I'm like 214 speed. They're just way faster if they're scarfed. I think I'd stay in. I think it's too risky to like try to make it. And also if they outspeed, I think that means that they have to be scarfed. Am I wrong on that? 214 speed for Basculegion. Their max speed without a scarf is 213 if I'm reading it right. So if they outspeed me, then we know they're scarfed. So they're not scarfed. That's good news. It also means if they are sashed, we got the hit off. That is the problem. That move right there is the problem. I imagine we're dying here, but we're gonna try with this anyway. They can definitely still win because Dragon Darts is a multi-hit move, so it can do the first hit on the Mimikyu disguise, and then the second hit could be a problem. We did outspeed with Basculegion, but that doesn't mean that we would outspeed with this, unless they have, like, almost no speed investment. Because I think my Hydreigon is 167, so if they had, like, no speed investment, they're, like, 162, I think? Sorry, I'm 165 with my max speed. They're 162 without any, but if they have, like, basically any, then, you know, they'll outspeed me. Wow, they don't have any speed. That's a shock. I mean, this guy's whole team has done a lot of kind of strange stuff anyway. Like the Sneasler having Thief and Low Kick instead of Close Combat. Being outsped by Basculegion's a little surprising. Because I guess that means they were sashed, but like... Yeah, I wonder if there's a world where I'm supposed to have switched out the Basculegion, but like without knowing if it's scarfed or not. I think you just leave it in there because if there was a switch to make, it would have been to Hydreigon, just assuming that it like if it's scarfed, it's gonna outspeed Hydreigon and kill it with Dragon Darts, whereas if it's scarfed, Basculegion can at least do an Aqua Jet on it, and then maybe Mimikyu can finish the job, but either way. That Mega Floette is coming in for sure. That's just what's gonna happen, and it's problematic for me. So I do still think I want Sylveon in to maybe be able to put it to sleep. Lopunny not amazing with them double psychic types plus the Fairy Floette there, which is just... That thing is just going to be a real big problem for me. So I'm almost thinking Sylveon, Mimikyu, Basculegion. If they go Venusaur, it's not great. I just have to assume it's like so... It's such a better play for them to go Floette, seeing what I have, because I don't have any Steel type or Poison, as opposed to going Venusaur. Now, obviously, the Lopunny can be good against the Ditto and the Garchomp, but the Sylveon also good-ish against the Garchomp lead. So that's my thought process. I want the physical damage to have a chance to do with the Floette. And finally, Sylveon is coming in for the first time today. Garchomp would be a lovely start to see. Gallade, not bad, I guess. I assume he can't one-shot me. I think you just Hyper Voice no matter what here, really. If he goes into Floette, then so be it. Okay, great. Yum, yum, yum. There's the Sash. Now here comes the Quick Attack. They never expect the Quick Attack. Come on, you outspeed me. Psycho Cut will kill. Of course. Fuck. I had to do it though, but now they know. Okay, that is really surprising to me. I guess also in a way, Gallade also could be a Mega, and then also Delphox could be a Mega. But now it's a little spooky because now this Venusaur could be Mega. And I really would rather not switch it into anything here, so I might just yawn. Wow. That is so strange. I don't see a world where just going Mega Floette is just better. It's just gotta be better. Okay. Well, I mean, you assume that their last is either going to be Ditto or Garchomp. Mimikyu, I guess, better than against the Garchomp. Unfortunately, Basculegion not great here against a full health Venusaur is kind of the other problem. I mean, I guess I can Swords Dance up its first turn, then try to Chunk, and then try to win with Basculegion. It seems like an odd one because, you know, they obviously have Sludge Bomb, so my attack here will not be able to kill them, and I am absolutely going to Shadow Claw instead of Play Rough. Crit. You know, it can sometimes. It can sometimes. There's a world where this doesn't... Oh, okay. Well, I was going to say, there's a world where the Sludge Bomb doesn't kill, but there's a world where that also doesn't kill. This is going to be very close to not killing, huh? Oh, nice. Okay. Well, hold on now. We know they already used Sash, so if their last is Garchomp, then I don't have to worry about Sash. If they bring in Ditto... There he is. If they bring in Ditto, that's not great news for me. Granted, they are transformed already, but I think they outspeed me, and they do. So that's unfortunate, but I kind of had to do that. And Basculegion can still win here with the sweep. I wonder what the item is on Ditto. Because it's not Sash. Now, they'll be able to hit me. I would like to think that they can't kill me with the Shadow Sneak, though. And thankfully, they copied the Disguise version, so they don't have Disguise up. This is definitely winnable, because we would certainly outspeed the Gallade. I think technically Gallade can learn Shadow Sneak, but I don't think anyone runs that. And before Shadow Sneak with Ditto to Mimikyu, Shadow Sneak with Gallade to win, but I guess what they're maybe calculating is like, do they kill with Shadow Sneak, and if not, should they go for Shadow Claw, hoping that they live? I think they landed on the correct result. Whoa, that was close! That might have been a range. That might have been a range. We might squeak this out with the fish here. I think we do. We definitely outspeed. It's just if he has a priority move, I guess. Delayed the Sleepy. No way you have Shadow Sneak, right? Oh my god, he does! That's crazy, man! No one runs that. No one runs that on Gallade. That's gross. That's gross. That is gross, man. There goes the win streak. The one fucking time, man. The one fucking time. I'm going to a website right now. Gallade builds. Leaf Blade, Psycho Cut, Sacred Sword. Leaf Blade, Psycho Cut, Sacred Sword, Trick Room. Wide Guard. Well, Wide Guard means it's for duels, but... What about a different site that would do, like, singles builds? I mean, it does make sense for singles builds, but I don't know if do they have that on this site? Builds for singles? No. Pokemon Champions single builds. What about this one? What about this one? Gallade. I just want to know for my own sanity, really. What is this site, man? Okay. Sacred Sword, Psycho Cut, Knockoff, Leaf Blade. Okay. I mean, if I was using Gallade in singles, I think Shadow Sneak would definitely be one of the ones on there, so... It's why I called it out, but it is devastating still. And it does mean that them switching out of it was a good play, but damn, does that not sting a little bit, huh? I'm trying to think, if I had done not the quick attack and had done an attack with the Sylveon, would that have made much of a difference? I don't know if it would have. If I had done a Yawn Read, sure, but then if they stayed in, you know? Golden Go, Raichu. Lopunny is good here, but that Intimidate is a little annoying for sure. Almost makes me want to start Basculegion. You think it's Azumarill, Chomp, and Incineroar? I think they're bringing in Golden Go. Golden Go? Whatever. Lopunny is good here. It just is. It just, looking at what they have, it just is good. Hydreigon, kinda iffy. Kinda good against the Golden Go, I guess, and probably the cat, but probably doesn't 1v1 the Dragonite. If it outspeeds the Garchomp, it would 1v1, but we might just be going with Old Faithful here, which is a little awkward. A little awkward for sure because of that Intimidate. The Raichu is definitely a Mega. Whether they bring it in or not is a different question, though. I'm surprised the other two opponents I've seen with Raichus have led with them. They just keep doing it. Which is odd to me because nothing about my team really screams weak to electric. I mean, I guess it does mean that they Focus Blast can be good against a couple of the things on the team. The Lopunny and the Hydreigon, but I have 3 Ghost types. So that's a little weird for that reason, I guess. I think this is true. I can be corrected, though. The order that things Mega, if they both Mega on the same turn... No, I guess it doesn't. I was gonna say, I thought the order of the Mega means that one is faster than the other, but... We already know that Lopunny is faster. Anyway. We also know that this usually kills. Like, this 1-2 punch just, works. Now, do we have the third Raichu do the same thing? Pretty much, where they just die, and then I get to move on with the next part of the match? Or do they switch out? It seems like they're thinking about it. Oh. Yep. So no Mega Dragonite, no Mega Garchomp, no Mega Cat, I guess. Azumarill could be kind of bad here if they do that. Okay, Garchomp is not so bad. I mean, it's not so great, but... If I had Hydreigon, I would maybe risk the switch here. They're probably gonna Earthquake. Okay, I'm calling that they are not running the Cat, because I think you would start with the Cat here. The Thunder Punch against Azumarill is good. It's not that amazing against Golden Go. I feel like I just stay in and do this. That is a disaster. That is a disaster. We're dead. That's really, really bad. Because now that means they can still have... That's so bad. That means they can still have Sash. We know they're not Scarfed. Golden Go? Okay. Interesting. I think they're hoping to... this is tricky. Here's what I think the read is here, is that they have Chomp either... I think they have Chomp sashed, and they are willing to get the hit on Mimikyu so I don't have Disguise, so then they can kill Mimikyu. So I think what the play is they Shadow Ball me, Disguise goes away. I kill with Shadow Claw. Then when Garchomp comes in, I don't risk living. I assume I die. So I Shadow Sneak them to just a little bit of a pinch to eliminate the chance of the Sash. We know they're not Scarfed because of Lopunny outspeeding, which then means that they were likely Sashed. Or Citrus Berry, either way. But we know they are not Scarfed. And then Basculegion should be able to come in and last respects finish the job. The big Hispec. I mean, if they somehow outspeed me here, then it would be like that they had Scarf, but not full speed investment. So then they don't outspeed. So then they wouldn't somehow outspeed. And no, but I don't even think that's possible. I don't think that's possible actually. Because Basculegion, when I'm scarfed, is faster than Mega Lopunny, I think. Yeah, Mega Lopunny 205, Bask Scarf is 214. Yeah, okay. So we knew that we would outspeed. Okay, whew. Okay, I have to pee. It's been like 2 hours, by the way. It's a good time to pee, as well as switch to the desk to standing. Thank you for the number. So, yeah, I'm just gonna pee, I guess. So let's go to the quit so that you can look at, I guess, the team. So you can look at what it looks like. There you go. All right, I'm gonna pee and fill my water. Okay. Ugh. If I had to swap out just one Pokemon, it would be Zoroark for Archlodon, definitely, if I only had one. If I had two, I would maybe swap out the Hydreigon for something else too, or maybe the Sylveon. All of the special attackers I haven't been really that happy with. They've had their moments, but where's the stand? Standing time. Standing time. Oh. Let me do a little bit of a knee to the chest stretch here too. I was just sitting for basically 2 hours. The Lopunny Thunder Punch. There maybe would have been spots where just Mega Kick would be better. Spots where Fire Punch. I think Thunder Punch or Mega Kick are the options there. I know some people do U-turn. I used to do U-turn. I haven't found it particularly good enough at this point, and having just a third real attack seems better generally. The Thunder Punch is nice just because I don't have anything super effective against water types, so that's nice for that. Also good because there's Azumarill, Milotic, Primarina. Granted, somehow I haven't seen any Primarinas or Milotics, which I feel like I saw a lot more of that in the previous season of sorts. So that's a little surprising to me. The bird being Corviknight, that's what I refer to when I say the bird. Thunder Punch doesn't really do anything against it anyway. It's just too bulky. It's not really for that, though it can do a little bit of something, I guess. Maybe 20 to 25%, assuming they don't have Iron Head up already, but that's not gonna do much in a 1v1, but it's not there for that 1v1. Okay, so how many do I have left? 8 plus 4 is 12. So I only have 3 more. Damn, that went by kind of quick. Only 3 more, huh? On. Oh, the hips a little bit. Old man gaming. Oh. Old man gaming. Bring it around. I'm doing the SpongeBob bring it around town move right now, if you know what I'm talking about. First you do this, then you do that, then you do this and that and this and that and this, and then I'm doing one of those. I'm doing one of those right now. I do need to give myself a timer for something to check in 21 minutes. Okay, let's go. The Life Orb on Mimikyu, I think I've been happy with that. Obviously, it's added damage that is hard for me to know when it's made the difference or not. The self-damage from it, I feel like hasn't been enough of a negative to matter so much. I mean, there's definitely... Sometimes Mimikyu can live a hit when it's got, like, the regular health left, but... It seems like most of the time it ends up being in a situation where it's gonna die anyway. Okay, someone else with a Basculegion. I feel like I haven't seen one in a while. The Floette is a problem. Folks, the Floette is a problem. The Umbreon is kind of a problem. And the Bug can be a problem, too. We both have Basculegion at the top, huh? I think, for sure, I do think I have to bring in Mimikyu. It is a good option to fight the fish with. So I think that has to be brought in for sure. And also because of the Floette. So what are the options here? Mega Floette and Mega Dragonite? For the Megas? I gotta assume it's Mega Floette, but I said that last time and then they didn't bring it in. Sylveon, not amazing against some of the stuff here. Lopunny is like okay again, like the Umbreon, the Mamoswine, the Dragonite, somewhat, but I'm assuming they're not bringing in the Dragonite. I'm assuming they're either starting with the fish or starting with Mamoswine. Do I feel the need to have to bring in the fish? Kind of. I almost want to not start with Lopunny here. I definitely cannot do Hydreigon. Sylveon is an option, but I feel like it doesn't quite do enough. Like it can't really do anything. Like I feel like Sylveon's job, if I brought it in, would be to attempt to put something to sleep. Yeah, okay. So this is what I was a little bit worried about for sure. At the same time, I don't know if I had much of a great option against it anyway. So, this would be one of those great times where, and this was something I had been thinking about, is like, there have been a number of starts where like, Encore instead of Thunder Punch would be like kind of awesome. Against a lot of leads doing like Stealth Rocks, Protects, things of that nature. Now, I don't have anything that resists the fairy here, so I do kind of think I just have to like try to do as much damage as possible and then get one shot, but then they're gonna like life drain it all back. That's interesting. That is interesting. Okay. That's pretty obnoxious. That's pretty obnoxious. One hit triple axle. Not that it would have done much anyway. I guess that means their sash is gone. They outspeed me if they're scarfed, so they probably are. I can't really go to well, you know, I could. Because they can't do the ghost move. It's not the worst, actually. You know what? I'm going to do that. They can't do the ghost move. If they do the ghost move, this is so absurd. Okay. Ouch. That still hurt quite a lot. Alright, we're hoping that they switch. If they don't switch, it's insane. Okay, great. What comes back? I switch. Oh my god, that did a lot. Oh my god, that did a lot. So, how fast is Floette? How fast is Mega Floette? Floette. 169. I don't know if they usually run speed, but I feel like they maybe run bulk. The reason for this would be if I do this and then like Swords Dance first turn. But if they attack, it's bad. But we know that they're probably gonna protect. Right? Or they switch into Vascular Legion, but if they switch in, then it's also good for me to Swords. I think I Swords Dance. I think Swords Dance, because they maybe Calm Mind, or they just do an attack. I doubt they're protecting, right? Oh, I don't know what that does. What does that do? What the fuck? What the fuck? Floette? Is that a move that Floette uses? What is the battle status here? Okay, I'm still boosted, just not as much as before, okay? It's like, what? Is chilling water a thing that they do? I think I do this no matter what. Although I was faster, but I think I should still do this anyway, right? I outsped that turn, didn't I? No, I just fucking threw for no reason. Oh my god, chat. I just threw for no reason. 1 HP! They can protect or switch. Oh my god, I just threw, man. I just threw. Because I was trying to look up Floette move set thing, and these websites suck booty, basically. Oh, and so then I didn't, oh my god, that's so bad. That would have killed. 1.5 Shadow Sneak Life Orb would have killed, man. I mean, I know I'm definitely faster than you. You think they would try to switch? Turns out no. Now they know I have this, though. I cannot, I might have just thrown that. Okay. I mean... Their Sash, probably. But I'll hit him to it. Or close enough. I assume they kill me with Earthquake. And then it's gonna be... Do the Vascular Legion speed tie, really. That's all it's gonna come down to. Okay. It's too much on my mind. That shadow, that if we do lose, it's because of the shadow sneak I didn't do. I don't think they can try to go for Aqua Jet to kill me. I know I have done all I can in terms of the speed for the Basque Legion. It's max nature speed, max EVs, Scarf, etc. So it's really just comes down to that. If they also have that investment, then it's a speed tie. If they don't, then I might just outspeed. Of course they won the speed tie. That's so sad. I guess I deserve it, but it still feels bad, guys. It still feels bad. The damn timer ran out of time and I clicked Shadow Claw like a moron. That one hurts. That one hurts a lot. That one's the most hurtful match of the day in terms of like I just threw. Wow. Talk about a team full of some of the most annoying stuff. Finally a Primarina, by the way. Well, we know we have to Basque Legion because of Lucario. That's like the MO. Low punny. I mean, it's not the best, it's not the worst. Sylveon, I guess not awful versus Delphox. I guess Delphox or Lucario are the mega options here, but Hydreigon seems pretty bad. Because Cat also will... I think Cat's likely a Scarf. But I always think that. For me, this is more about, am I actually starting low punny, or do I want to start Basque Legion and then like flip turn out or something? If they start Cat, it's pretty bad. If they start Lucario, I definitely want those two. Mimikyu is get triple axled by the Cat, but otherwise, I guess kind of good. Lucario special attack, but Sylveon weak to the steel, so... And then the Archlodon as well. And then the Primarina being Fairy for Hydreigon makes that also not work. Six-win streak. Man, I can't believe I threw that match. If only chat was a little quicker. They could have maybe had the answer for me. Yeah, just having Archlodon here. There's so many times where it's just like, oh, they're probably gonna want to do a fairy move, so if I had an Archlodon switch, that would be great. Because it just would. It just would be. I'm looking at their team for low punny reasons. It'd be nice against the Garchomp. Problem is we don't outspeed the Cat, basically no matter what. So switching to anything is like usually bad. I think I have to stay in and probably die. Oh, that's interesting. That won't kill me. Glad I didn't switch. Well, the triple axle is good against some of the options here. It's not good against Primarina. No. Thunder Punch is, to some extent. Okay, leftovers. I don't expect this to kill them, but it would be good damage. Problem with the Cat is that it will reset and not be, and it'll be dark type, so like Shadow Sneak from Mimikyu doesn't really help there. So then you have to go for play rough, and if they do triple axle, it could just kill Mimikyu. Triple axle good against. I think you just have to. I think we just need to go in for the damage here. Yeah, it was pretty certain it wasn't gonna kill, but wow, double overread by them. I just stayed in anyway. Wow. Okay. Well, probably Cat comes back in, I would assume, because they're gonna outspeed and kill me with anything. Unfortunately, though, I still don't really have a good switch, because they likely would just like do the grass move, or they probably just do the grass move, honestly. No need to go for the play rough missing if they have it. It'd be nice to know if they have it, I guess. Yeah, that's what I expected this time. Flip turn on the Primarina is interesting. The good news about that is that the Primarina is now low. So there's a decent chance that we can kill it with anything. The other thing here is, again, this part is an assumption, but we're assuming that the cat is scarfed, so therefore locked into Flower Trick, which isn't great. Like, it's not great for them, but it's still gonna be stab strong move. So as tempting as Swords Dance would be, I think I probably just need to Shadow Claw, because if they stay in and Flower Trick, they probably just two-shot me. Yeah, so we kind of just need to do this. The real problem here is, if the cat wins this 1v1, we just lose. Okay, we have the Shadow Sneak, thankfully. I was hoping that would kill, and Play Rough would've, but Play Rough, I basically refuse to use it unless I have to for, like, a Garchomp or something, just because it otherwise is so bad for me. It's not an awful switch, because I guess they are assuming I have Shadow Sneak. But Aqua Jet will be able to kill from there too. That's not good though. Yeah, I think we lose. I think we lose this one because we definitely get outsped. Even just like, I mean, unless they had 0 speed investment. Oh, well, even then, I guess he just Bullet Punch kills me, right? I guess that's a... I guess you could say maybe you switch to Vasculegion there to take the hit because you would resist, and then maybe you can... We kind of have to last respects in order to kill Lucario, but the problem here is that the cat's just gonna outspeed and kill me, so I need to be able to Aqua Jet, but I think this is just lost no matter what I do, really. There's no way Aqua Jet kills here. They did that. That's a smart, in case they think I have Sash. A smart move by them. Oh, I would really like to take that previous match back, though. Cat comes in, outspeeds, kills, it's over. I'm still gonna do the move, but, you know. They gonna win.
That's no good.
Well, we've gone to a very depressing 8-6 from what should be an 8-5. Yeah, that really fucking sucks. Remember when we were 7-3? Or were we 8-3 at one point, maybe even? I think we were 8-4. That one match that I threw with the Floette is gonna fucking haunt me all night. All day and all night. This is a weird one. Mega Gyarados, Mega Charizard, Mega Skarmory even. Annihilate. King Gambit. A bunch of weird looks today. Or a bunch of weird looks from this grouping at least. Physical, physical, physical. So like everything's physical except maybe Charizard. Which again just kind of means Sylveon can't really be involved. Granted they also have 2 steel types. Bastion Legion looks pretty good here except for, of course, King Gambit. Mimikyu does not look that great. It looks okay. Could be I don't want to do this because this is the last match, but there is a world where we could have a pretty advantageous start with a Zoroark or something. Like baiting a fighting type move or baiting the ghost type move. Just feels kind of wrong to do this. In terms of not having the fish. If they start Annihilate or Machamp, that'd be great. That's very much not great. I guess we just do this. If they insta-mega, that's... They insta-mega. Oh man. Imagine if I had Focus Blast. The way that people play is just... Everything just keeps changing. Every opponent is so different. I'm faster, okay. Problem is they probably just Dragon Danced. Though... They didn't. Interesting. Wow, that crit too. I guess maybe in their mind because of the Intimidate, they might as well Mega. Okay, chat. We need this fucking Focus Blast to hit. They ain't gonna expect it. Please. Okay, thank you. Even if it doesn't kill, I'm just happy that it hit. I mean, I am sad that it didn't kill, but like, I'm happy that it hit. I am happy that it hit. Now we can bring in low money. Now they could switch. If they had Skarmory, I think they would have brought it in here, but they probably don't because they have Mega Gyarados instead, so. It also, to me, signals that maybe they have King Gambit because they didn't want to switch in on the fighting type move. Like switching out the Gyarados. How fast is this guy? I guess if he's Scarfed, he's very fast. Yeah, that's not great, I would say. Not great. I guess I'm just going for max damage. That's bad news. Bad news, chat. Citrus Berry, okay. Well, oh, that's even worse news. Chat, I think we lose. I think we lose. We definitely lose. Oh man, that healed so much. I mean, it one-shot me, but switching to Hydrate. That's so sad. That's so sad. Ugh. Ugh. Imagine if that Focus Blast had killed Gyarados, man. Imagine if that Focus Blast had killed Gyarados. Oh, it's over. That not killing is, or that not even being close to killing is kind of crazy to me. Because I can't do, he doesn't even have, like, high special defense. I don't even understand what the problem is. I guess we could flinch. Okay. We have a chance. Annihilate is the evolution of Primate that they added. It's kind of a cool concept, actually. It's like he's so angry that he, like, didn't die. Like, he died, but he was still angry, so that he, like, kept wanting to fight. Which makes, because, you know, Primate's really angry, too. That was, like, the whole thing. Alright, that was a very critical flinch. This should kill now. And that gives us a chance that if this is a King Gambit, which it likely is, given what we've seen. If it's not, I would be shocked. Yeah. Okay. Well, we can definitely still lose here. From a number of things, really. Sashed? It's not sashed! Oh my god, we won! Oh my god! Oh my god. And that's why you don't forfeit when you can flinch. I called it, though. I did call it. I did. You can't say I didn't call the flinch. Holy moly. I'm still really disappointed on that one match with the Mega Floette, though. Oh, losing the Mega Floette, that was so bad. That was such a locked-in match, man. That was otherwise a very locked-in match, and I just threw. I threw it so bad. Trying to look up too much BS and stuff. Well, you know what? Now that I have the time, I guess. Floette, moveset, champions. They used chilling water, which I hadn't seen anyone use before, is the main thing that I wanted to look up. Ooh, we got a Starmie. Why does this site like not say what the moves are? The move. Best builds. Okay, give me the best builds. Moonblast or Dazzling Gleam. Moonblast and Dazzling Gleam. Psychic Calm Mind? No, it's not. That's not what they use. Giga Drain sometimes. This site is wrong, man. This site doesn't know what the fuck it's talking about. That site does not know what it's talking about. Draining Kiss, Dazzling Gleam, Moonblast, Light of Ruin, Calm Mind, Draining Kiss. Yeah, so Chilling Water, or whatever it was that it did on the Mimikyu, is so like an atypical move. We've seen, there's just been so many atypical movesets and stuff. It's baffling. Starmie! Well... I do think that last match, even though I won, was like a perfect example of Zoroark just not being good enough. Like, the Bitter Malice honestly didn't do much because they transformed into Mega Gyarados. I get that. But then the Focus Blast not one-shotting when it's super effective. I get that Gyarados is a little bit beefy at times, but It just kind of means that it's like, even when when you pull off the trickery a little bit, then you like, okay, now I'm gonna catch him with the focus blast. That still doesn't even kill. It just still doesn't even. It just doesn't do enough. I think realistically, if you were to change the setup here with Zoroark, I think I would almost get. Part of me is like almost get rid of either Icy Wind, or what does this do? Is that physical? We don't want physical. We want special and status. Go to the top. Unfortunately, it can't Encore. Encore would be an interesting one, but stuff like Will-O-Wisp, maybe? Just straight up throw on a Will-O-Wisp instead. Or Icy Wind to slow down an opponent. Or like, trick with Scarf or something, and then have the other moves. That is also something that could be option, but I don't really want to get Scarf off of Basculegion, so... Even Confuse Right, which is like pretty bad, but I think this like special attacking version just maybe I just need to never run it in the first slot, and if I do want to bring it in as a second slot, because like, oh, they won't, like, maybe they expect it as the lead but not as the second. But even then, it always feels like it's just shy of doing the damage it needs to do a lot of the time, except for like flamethrowering a Scizor, because 4x, or like focus blasting or bitter malicing a ghost type. But even then, I don't even think of a recent time. I think in season 1 there was a couple times like bitter malicing a Aegislash that ended up being like really good. But the focus blast, I will say the focus blast does work against Archlodons, which I don't know if I faced even one of today, despite facing multiple of yesterday. So that's a little awkward. It is hard looking at the screen and at the stream screen and seeing 9-6 when it should have just been a 10-5, but I stupidly clicked Shadow Claw instead of Shadow Sneak. That one hurts. That one hurts a lot. I'm not gonna lie. That one hurts a lot. But yeah, there is just a part of me that's like, if you're doing the Zoroark thing, I don't know. It never really gets that like one shot, you know? And it just makes it tough. I mean, if I made the read they were Mega Gyarados right away and double focus or like focus blast and then hyper voice. Honestly, if I hyper voiced first turn, then the focus blast would have killed. A lot of Gyaradoses though will Dragon Dance before transforming into the Mega, so that's why I did the Bitter Malice, thinking both it would do a chunk and it would lower the attack. But they just transformed right away, so the yeah, man. I like the idea of it, but I just don't think it's... I think it's probably time to throw in the towel with the Zoroark. Granted, tomorrow I have to use it because it's locked in for the competition, but... I haven't seen, like, any Scizors anymore, too, which is, like, partly why the Flamethrower was there. And for Corviknights, though, usually the Corviknight can just, like... Usually we end up having to, like, try to Hydreigon for it, but... I don't know. It does seem like Will-O-Wisp on there, if you were running it, could be interesting. I think I should have been 10-5 today. I think I would have accepted that. Some reasonable losses where just matchup doesn't work out, or... the first one, actually, I got screwed by, I think. I think I got... There was a play rough in the first match of the day, which just cost me the whole game. There was the Gyarados that lived at 1 HP... naturally, after a low punny T-punch, mega low punny T-punch, which then paralyzed it, but then the Gyarados had Lumberry? That one's one of those ones where it's like, what is happening? Both living at 1% naturally, not at Focus Sash, but then also having Lumberry too is just... just made that one cost that match, I'm pretty sure. I missed a key triple axle on a Garchomp once. Not even like not getting 3 hits, but just like full miss from the get-go. Which are all like, okay, you know, RNG from the game, that happens. You have to accept them. But that one Shadow Sneak on the Floette was really the one where I didn't Shadow Sneak against Floette that was rough. That was rough. It's only 3, so that was pretty quick, right? It's only been 2.5 hours, so I was pretty quick with it. It's good, I was pretty quick with it. I think, let's see if anyone else is playing singles. Because I think there's some people here. We should find someone to raid, maybe? Why is there so many in Spanish? Not that there's anything wrong with that, it was surprising to me that so many are in Spanish. God. Dude, I hate modern Twitch streamer titles. I hate modern Twitch streamer titles. What are we doing, guys? What are we doing? All caps. Pokemon Champions try hard. Pokemon Champions high level. Pokemon Champions. Is anyone doing the event? No one says that they're doing the tournament in the event. Wait, maybe this guy? And that says first MB tournament. Is that this event though? No, it's a private battle. It's not the tournament. Do you guys have any favorite people that you watch play Pokemon Champions? I don't watch anyone else play. Or maybe we just raid somebody else anyway. What are other people doing? What are other people doing? Let's get the music in, by the way. I'm surprised. I thought this was going to take me until 4. So that's kind of nice. Let's raid not Giga. Can I do that? Can I raid not Giga? Giga's cool. Why not? They're not playing Pokemon Champions, but I couldn't tell who the hell was, so... Or I couldn't tell who the hell was doing the actual event, so... Either way, we'll be back tomorrow. Probably not the same starting time, though. But, you know, make sure to moisturize, make sure to sunscreen. Thanks for hanging out. Better than yesterday, but in my mind, I'm gonna say that was a 10-5. Just because, like, it kind of was, in a sense, a little bit. In regards to, like, the performance. Because the actual, like, ending score doesn't matter much to me. It's more about, like, did I make mostly good decisions and stuff, so. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Eat some good food to tell me about tomorrow. And, yeah, go say hi to Totally Not Giga.